Let me show you how to do a cutout or keyhole with a nice finished edge. Marked with pins where I want the cutout to be. Cut out this square of fabric that is a little bit bigger than what I want the cutout to be. And I'm gonna pseudo serge all of these edges so that it doesn't fray. For the heart cutout, the piece of fabric that's equivalent to the square that I'm doing right now was the same shape and size as the shirt that I was making, so that it was basically the lining of the shirt. Okay, now that my little piece won't fray, I'm going to pin it down on the outside of the clothing, so on the right side of the fabric. Now I'm just going to sew the shape that I want the cutout to be. Okay, so you can see my little rectangle going on, and now we're going to cut through both layers of fabric in the middle of my shape. So now I have this, and you can see I cut straight down the center, and then at the end here, I cut out towards the corners so that you can get it nice tight to the corners. You wanna make sure you're not cutting through that thread. And same thing on the bottom here. If it's anything curved, you might wanna cut notches along the curve, but just again, make sure you're not cutting through the string or the thread that we just put in there. Okay, and then the next step is you flip this fabric onto the inside. And then once you get it flipped in and all situated, it's like this. And then you just go ahead and sew around the cutout. And so now that I have sewn around the perimeter of our cutout, it looks nice and clean on the outside. And this is what it looks like on the inside.